Have you ever wondered what balloon figure you just made that had people asking for your business card? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you the 10 designs you must perfect because these are the ones, in my opinion, get people asking for that business card. Now, these designs are simple to make, and in fact, 99% of the entertainers overlook the power of these balloon designs. And in fact, if you do it right, you look like a rock star in front of your clients, and that's what gets people asking for your business card. Now, if you're new to this channel, you may be wondering, who am I? I'm Dale Obrochta, aka the Magical Balloon Dude. For over 40 years, I've been writing content, producing content, and sharing content on the internet, in blogs, and through social media on how to become a better balloon entertainer. Well, today I'm going to give you the top 10 things that you need to perfect as a balloon entertainer. And number one on my list, this figure has been around for years. In fact, as years have gone, the list has gotten larger of choices that you can make. And it's gone from a simple couple balloons to actually a lot of people using all these crazy designs for them. But you really just need one good superhero. Yes, number 10 is the superhero balloon. And what do I mean by that? Every kid likes superheroes, boys and girls, but the majority of the time, they're going to ask for something that you may not perfect it. And that actually does not come across well because you're going to give them something that is lame, or you don't have the right balloon and you're struggling to make and it may take you longer. So what I normally do is I fall back to Spider-Man. Spider-Man has been around for decades. He's easy to make. Number 9 threw me for a bit because I couldn't understand why kids requested this as much as they did. They see as a child that it is something that's actually in their nursery, and that is the giraffe. The giraffe is very popular. If you create a killer giraffe, that really impresses people. Number 8. Oh, as a dad, I love number 8. Due to the fact that I get to do roar! Yes, number 8 is the dinosaur. Loved by boys and girls, the dinosaur is great. There are many different designs, but perfect that one dinosaur. In fact, there are 2 dinosaurs you really just need to know. You need to know the... All right, this is time where the editor needs to jump in. I was saying in this document that there are 2 dinosaurs that you need to know. I got so excited, I only talked about one. So let me tell you, both dinosaurs you need to know are the T-Rex and the long neck. Hey, let's jump back to the video. The T-Rex, which is 99% of all the balloons, and I love to give the T-Rex the teeth. If you give it the balloon teeth, you know what parents do? Wow, it's got teeth, check that out. And that impresses the parents, that small little detail. Does it take more to actually create? Nope, it's just a little detail that impresses the parents, and when you impress the parents, guess what? They're going to ask for that business card. At the very end, I am going to give you a technique on how to design all your balloons that they all appear equal. So when you do this, you don't have a dinosaur that is a killer dinosaur, and then you've just given out your Spider-Man where it doesn't look comparable. I'm going to give you that tip. Number 7. Number 7 became very popular because of Disney. And it is something that I'm really surprised because boys and girls always like this. It's easy to make. You can change the colors around with this. As long as they're contrasting colors, you could do it out of dark pink, light pink. Green is my favorite because it's the turtle. Yes, the sea turtle. Squirt and Crush were probably the most famous turtles out of Disney so far. Easy to make, has a big wow factor, and it impresses the parents because the turtle has been made for decades out of just a 1 balloon, and it's been done out of bracelets. But when you do that 2 balloon, or actually 3 balloon turtle, it wows the parents. And now, number 6, if you've followed me for any length of time, you know this is one that I've struggled with the most. In fact, it is the one balloon design that up to a couple years ago, I finally found one design that I like. And I've talked to a lot of entertainers, and they all tell me the same thing, that this is one balloon design that they struggle with the most. They've seen a lot of different designs for, but it's a personal thing that most entertainers, have a hard time doing. But when they make it, the dolphin, girls love dolphins. I mean, that is probably one of the most popular balloons, is the dolphin with girls. Boys like it too, but the dolphin, have a nice dolphin that impressed. My dolphin for many years was a simple 1 balloon design, not impressive. It's taken me several years to find that design, which, by the way, when I tell you the secret at the end of how I create all my balloon designs? There are some designs that you will struggle with over time. You're going to look at 6, 7, 8 recipes before you find a balloon recipe that you like and that you could actually commit to memory. Number 5 is probably one of the first 2 balloon figures you've learned to make. And in fact, there are thousands of designs. Decor people love making them. They're really cool, and that's the flower. Yes, I know a lot of people, when they fall back to the flower, it's one of these quick boop, 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 6-petal flower, and off you go. But the 6-petal flowers, there are so many things you could do with the stems. You could do with the leaves. You could put it in a vase. You could actually put a ribbon on it or a bow on it to make that basic flower look impressive. Because again, you want to make designs that really, you only need 10. In fact, if you're doing any party, these 10 will probably take you through the majority of the people because they're thought out, well designed, well executed. You're going to look like a rock star to these people, and they're definitely going to ask for your business card. Number 4. Number 4 is one that I could usually tell how skilled a balloon artist is just by number 4. Number 4 is one of those that people overlook, but millions of people love them. And in fact, over the years, there's been more designs, but really in the world of designs, this one is not as popular, and that's the cat. Yes, we got cat lovers out there. Kids all love cats. And the problem is we spend so much time creating dogs and creating the superhero that we overlook the basic cat. And the basic cat is loved by millions. There's millions of memes out there. If you create a well-gifted cat, you're going to find not only the adults love it, but the kids love it too, which is actually the subtext for this whole video. Yes, I did the 10 designs you must perfect for a reason. They have people asking for your business card. Number 3. Number 3 is probably one of the first balloon designs you've learned. In fact, it is the one balloon design that almost every balloon artist learns, and over the years you learn to perfect it to the point where people come up to you and they go, I can make that animal. And that's the dog. The balloon dog is probably one of the most popular one. We spend so much time learning so many different designs, and in fact what we really need is one good dog. And when you have a good multiple balloon dog, that's going to be what's going out there. Don't go to that 3-twist dog. I know it's real easy to fall into an old habit just like that flower. Crank it out. Here you go, kid. That doesn't impress people. Take your time and design a well-crafted dog. Number 2. Number 2 is probably the first balloon you've ever learned, and that was the sword. Yes, the balloon sword. So many people spend all this time. They love them. They could crank them out. They put them out there. But do a quick Google. You're going to see there are thousands of sword choices to find. You could find a nice 2-balloon, 3-balloon sword. Yes, swords are very basic, but you can make them impressive. In fact, here's a sword that I've made recently, and guess what? The parents loved it. They thought it was a cool sword. Was it complicated? No! This list has gone numerically by almost the most popular. So if you can think of the most popular one, say it out loud, say it with me, it's the unicorn. Yes, there are so many designs for the unicorn. We spend time creating hats, we create bracelets, we create ones you could hold, we use heart faces. In fact, I have a whole video. Here's the video right here. Just talking about how to create heads. So yes, the unicorn is very popular with the girls. Boys request it too. Well-crafted, again, this is where we have that well-crafted unicorn. And this is where I need to talk about the secret. But before I do that, if you haven't subscribed, do me a favor. Click on the subscribe button. Follow me. I give out information all the time, different information. I just don't do recipes. I do useful information to help you become a better entertainer. It's easy to come up and show you a new design, but unless you know how to use that design or why you're using that design to get you those leads, you may be wasting your time learning 27,000 things that really, like a magician, you need that arsenal, that 25, that solid 25. Think of the people who use menus. You need that rock solid list, and that's what you need. And as a balloon artist, this is the secret right now of how I get all my balloons to be uniform. Now, I've done this for decades. Every time I add something to my list, there's a couple decisions that I need to make. And I've actually wrote a blog about it. I think it's somewhere around here. I'll put the link in the section or put a picture up here. The consistency. Now, let's go back to that sword. I talk about how we make that quick sword. 1, 2, 3, here's a sword kid guy, boom, gone. Next kid wants a dog. What do? We make this dog, we may stick a bone in it, we may put a collar on it, we give it a leash, and you give it off to the kid, it impresses everybody. But when you design it, you may look at your cat and go, geez, my cat is really weak compared to my dog. My superhero looks killer compared to my sword. My sword, pfft, nobody likes it. It's just plain and boring. So what I ask you to do right now is when you get done, watch a whole bunch more of these videos, but when you go and actually decide that I want to standardize my 10 items, the list of 10, start with the 10 that I gave you, which top to bottom is superhero, giraffe, dino, turtle, dolphin, flower, cat, dog, sword, unicorn. Make all those. Put them on the couch, lay them on the floor and take a look at it and go, which look not equal? When I say not equal, does your superhero look very powerful and cool and neat compared to maybe your giraffe? Is your dinosaur weak compared to your turtle? Now, when you look at these, pull them out and go, okay, these are my strongest. So you may have 5 really good, strong balloon designs. You may then have a second level of weaker balloons, and then you go, geez, yeah, the sword, I need to really improve, or that dog, or that cat. Now, here's where the creativity comes in. It may not be the design, but it may be the artwork. And I've done videos on artwork, and I'll put a link to one of the videos where I talk about drawing in the comment section. But the drawing adds a lot to it. Now I know you're going to say, Dale, I'm not a cartoonist. There are great artists out there, and you see them on YouTube, and you see them at conventions where they're doing all this drawing, they're pulling out the markers, and you go, Dale, I can't draw. In a lot of cases, it is not a lot about drawing. In fact, I even wrote a book years ago about how to draw on faces. A lot of it is doing the letter C, doing dots, doing lines, question marks, using some basic symbols to do drawing. But you may want to look at those designs and say, you know, those designs are weak because they need better drawing. I need to think about how to draw the eyes. Maybe for that unicorn, I want a different eye style versus than what I have for my dog. Now we're only talking 10 designs, and if I look down the list, superheroes, giraffe, dinosaur and turtle, dolphin, you could even put a face on the flower, cat, dog, sword doesn't have any eyes, unicorn has eyes. The only one that I say that may have really detailed, maybe the unicorn, we do that because we like to add markers and add colors and make it all girly. I shouldn't say that nowadays, but make it pretty. Superheroes, we kind of do more rough drawing. But the giraffe, the dinosaur, the turtle, even the dolphin, some of these are just multiple balloons that we're putting in. It may be a white balloon that we're putting a dot in. It's nothing complicated. Sometimes it may mean adding a different color balloon. Just like I said, you may want to add a white balloon in to give some contrast for that eye. So the dinosaur isn't just a green balloon with a black circle on it. It's a green balloon with a white balloon for the eye and a black dot. That's simple. That little addition, that little detail may impress the parents enough to ask for your business cards. In fact, that's why we're doing these 10. So, getting back, you got them all laid out, you realize that, okay, maybe the cat, I have to improve on the design. Maybe the cat design doesn't equal the dog design. Go back and redesign those, and those are going to be your 10 balloon designs that you've perfected. These are the ones that you know that are perfected. So when you get out in that audience, those are 10 you can fall back on and go, boom, here they are. They're easy to do. I know they're going to be equal. They're going to set me at the same standard. I'm not creating something really great and then I'm creating something low. And now what you do is you go back, and after you get that 10, work those 10 into your normal design pattern. Look at your menus, look at what you normally do, and go, where are my weak balloons? How do I design them? And get them all to one scale. Again, these 10 balloon designs that I've just told you are going to get people asking for your business card. Until the next time, my name is Dale Obrochta. Enjoy. Make sure you subscribe. Have a great day. Make sure you click on that subscribe button and never miss a video. Subscribe now. Click the little bell and always be notified of a live broadcast. Follow me on Instagram, and if you're a TikTok fan, you'll find me under the same name, Dale Obrochta. Looking forward to seeing you on social media.